Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. As well as it's going to share these vids, man, so we can get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So I got the heater on because it's cold in here, so don't mind that. I'll speak over it, okay? So how we got extra energy, right? Before we get into that, we're going to address the layout. Sorry, I haven't been to bed, y'all. I've been up. Okay, so after this, I will be going to bed. Okay, so let's go on and address the layout. Okay, what's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time. Okay, what's below you is your third dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical. Okay, overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's get it popping. Okay. So with this extra energy that I see here in these moments in time, it's about us really, when it comes to elevating and shifting in our lives and really moving towards what's best for us in these moments in time here, it has to do with doing that shadow work. When we do shadow work, we start to see certain things that we got to take accountability for. It's all shadow work is taking divine accountability for your life, right? This is that energy. The more that we work on ourselves and accept ourselves for who we are, we start to soar over the difficulties. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time, y'all. It's like, it's easy to deal with somebody else. It's easy to be distracted. It's easy to do that shit. It's fucking harder to deal with your fucking self, right? This is that energy that you're gaining a lot of awareness that it takes somebody of strength to be able to look at self and accept where they're at in their life, that my thoughts, my decisions, and my actions got me here. Let me say that again. It takes a strong individual to take divine accountability and accept where they are at, right? That their thoughts, their decisions, their actions, and their behavior has got them to where they're at in their life, right? A lot of people don't like to take accountability for their lives. A lot of people don't like to take accountability for their actions. This is that energy in these moments in time. The more that you elevate, you start to understand that you are responsible for your life. You are responsible for the actions and the behaviors and the pinnacles that you manifest in your life, right? So this is you really maturing. Adults take accountability for their lives. Adults do the necessary work that they need to do to shift their life, right? With this Ace of Swords, I see all of this coming in the form of clarity. And you gotta understand, God has a way of showing us that shit. Like, God has a way of showing us where we fuck up at in our lives, and where we got to take accountability at in our lives, where we drop the ball at in our fucking lives and shit, right? And it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing more like from a space from self to self. Self to self, excuse me. That's true shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it takes, how can I explain this energy? Okay. Like me, let me use myself for an example. I love to be very transparent with you guys in these moments in time here, right? Every time I get up on this camera and do what I got to do, right? When it comes to purpose. When it comes to my career, that's very important to me. My pinnacles is important to me, as well as other things in my life, but I love to make sure that I am secure, right? It's a big deal. Business and career is a big deal for me. Well, prior before going for nursing, right? Knowing that was my path, but prior before becoming your future nurse, right? I wanted to do teeth, right? Dental hygiene. Didn't make that shit. They denied me, all that. But the thing is, my actions and behavior was not in alignment. I didn't have my priorities straight going for that career. So the shit didn't fall through. I wasn't the best student when it comes to grade wise. You get what I'm saying? It's more like I was more like average, like a C average student. You get what I'm saying? It's because I didn't have my priorities straight. And the moment that denial letter came in saying, yeah, we're not going to accept you for that program, right? It fucking shattered me. Like I told y'all, business and career is a big thing for me. And when something don't fall through, it's a big deal, right? It kind of triggered this awakening and this awareness, this accountability, and when it comes to who I am, this person that you see today, it triggered some of that, right? But going through that, I had to come into acceptance and take accountability for my life, that I wasn't on my shit. That's why that shit didn't fall through. You wasn't on your shit, Jay. You dropped the ball on that. You knew you should have had this on point. You knew you should have been taking this a lot more seriously. Right? Hence why shit didn't fall through. That's where that careless, that blind faith comes in. Faith without action is motherfucking dead, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I did not know the concept of hard work. I did not know the concept of getting it out the mud. I did not know any of that shit before getting into this career that I am in now. Purpose helped me with that. Understanding what hard work is. Understanding that you gotta get it out the mud. You gotta grind to manifest things. I used to just feel entitled that as long as I have faith in shit, God's just gonna it's gonna fall in my lap, like this wishful thinking, right? This is that energy. That's where that shadow work had to come in, right? Of me taking accountability for shit in my life. Like, bitch, you was lazy. Bitch, you didn't want it that bad. Bitch, you didn't this. Not to call myself a bitch, but when it comes to my healing process, how I do shadow work, I'm very harsh, and I don't want to say harsh, I'm very direct. Let's say that. As hard as I am on y'all, I'm hard on myself, because I know that I could do better. I know my potential. And when I'm underneath my potential, it's like, bitch, get your shit together. Right? As hard as I go for y'all, I go that same amount of hard on myself. Right? And when that shit didn't fall through, it was like, you dropped the motherfucking ball, Jay. And I looked myself in the mirror and really looked at that shit and really analyzed that shit and told myself, you fucking dropped the ball. You fucked this up. It wasn't nobody else but myself. But it takes divine accountability. It takes a level of strength to be able to do that. To look at yourself. You fucked up, Jay. You dropped the ball, Jay. Congratulations, you played yourself, Jay. It takes a level of strength. And when you speak to yourself like that, when you truly acknowledge the faults that you, we're going to wrap this up, y'all. But God is bringing this through. Really analyze and really take accountability for the faults that you played when it comes to the actions and the behaviors that got you to where you are, right? That should be real. You get what I'm saying? That should be real. You get what I'm saying? You can't be scared to really look at yourself and view yourself. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you might feel embarrassed. Yeah, you might feel small. Because you can hide from everybody else, but you can't hide from yourself, right? But you being very truthful with yourself and open with yourself, the truth will truly set you free. right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Now you know what to not do now. The next go around, the next cycle, when this happens, when you get put back into a situation like this again, you know, yeah, I'm not going to do it like I did last time. I'm going to respect myself. I'm going to really honor myself, and I'm going to get it. Right? That could be anything in your life, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward, y'all. I know I wrapped y'all up on that. I'm sorry. Let's keep moving forward. But yeah, man. It's about you taking divine accountability for your life and the actions that you make. Because the actions and the pinnacles that you do, that's where it lands you. Right? Your behavior. Your decisions. Dictate. All of your behavior and decisions dictate what am I trying to say? They put you in the space that you are now. Every decision, every move, every action, where you are now in your life came from those moves that you made, those decisions that you made, and those actions. Right? Right. Let's keep moving forward. What's above us, right? Yeah, it's about us really looking at the pinnacles within our lives and analyzing what can we do with these pinnacles. Okay, we might have added these pinnacles. These pinnacles might be in our lives, right? We might have manifested these pinnacles, good or bad. So what we going to do with these pinnacles? How we going to rearrange these pinnacles? How we going to move these pinnacles? Right? Instead of crying over spilled milk when it comes to shit not falling through in your life or things not going as planned. Okay, we got this pinnacle. What we gonna do now? What we gonna do next, right? Are we gonna keep it? Are we gonna keep it in our harvest, or are we gonna remove it? We don't got time to dwell over shit that you can't change, right? This is that energy when it comes to your change, when it comes to your walk, when it comes to where you're going. It's about you staying focused on where you're going. Being aware of the mirror in your life. Everything is a reflection of self. Everything in life stems to divine accountability. Accountability for your life actions and decisions. This has to do with you really moving forward and really comprehending and grasping that concept. Because, man, you will be a fucking karmic out here just living carelessly as fuck. Like these motherfucking karmics, these grown-ass kids out here. If we don't take accountability for our actions. Our actions, sorry, that's my dad. Our decisions and where we're going. Right? The more that we move forward, right, we understand that everything that we're experiencing in our lives is purposeful. So we don't really got time to be distracted right now. It's about us really seeing things from a bird's eye view when it comes to life, when it comes to where we're going, and when it comes to our path and the awareness that we've gained from these previous or these current cycles that we've been through, right? This is that energy. It's all about ascension. Like D Boom would say, what's up? God's up. What's up there? Ascension. What's up there? Enlightenment. What's up there? Evolution. What's up there? Expansion. It's about us moving forward towards the best version of ourselves and manifesting the best version of ourselves. The person that you're looking at right now, I had to create this. I am a fucking pinnacle. I created this. This is a physical manifestation. Being the best version of myself. Tapping into that potential. My highest potential. Right? I created this. But it took work to create this. This is about us working towards the better half of ourselves. Walking within our purpose and doing what is necessary. This has to do with ascension, staying focused on God. If it ain't about God, if it ain't about the kingdom, if it ain't about getting to where we gotta go, then fuck it. It don't mean shit. It doesn't matter. It's a what fucking distraction. right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about you staying focused on where you're supposed to go. Do you know why you're here? Do you know your purpose? Are you on your job? Are you doing what is necessary? In any way, shape, or form in your life. Right? It's about us becoming aware of our actions and our behaviors. Like I always told y'all, I keep telling y'all on this fucking platform, you can change your whole fucking life through your thoughts, ideologies, and decisions. Right? Swords. Your actions and behavior. And the pinnacles in your life. Thoughts and decisions, actions and behavior, and pinnacles in your life. What are pinnacles? People, places, and things. Analyze your pinnacles. Analyze your actions and behavior. Analyze your thoughts and decisions. You know what needs to stay. You know what needs to go. This is that energy really tapping into that truth, understanding that truth. But it takes a level of truth that you need to tap into. It takes a level of how much are you willing to be truthful with yourself? How much are you willing to take a divine accountability for yourself and your actions? How much are you willing to strip yourself naked? Right? Right. Let's keep moving forward. What's below us? Yeah. It's about us staying focused on priority. What is priority? You are priority right now. This is that energy in these moments in time. Life is a four-legged table. Like D. Boom would say. Wealth, health, self-expression, and love. So, when it comes to that four-legged table, that bitch gotta be balanced. So that being said, take the strong strengths out of those four concepts and utilize those to beef up your weaknesses, right? The weak link out of those four concepts or those four legs, right? It's about us really staying focused on where we're going. Not swaying. There's too many what we talk about? There's too many fucking distractions out here. It's about us being on script, staying on time, doing what we need to do, moving forward in our life. What is it about? Evolution, expansion, enlightenment, ascension, right? This is that energy. The more that you are self-disciplined when it comes to your life, you being obedient to the walk, being obedient to God, the God within you. Where's God dwell? In the mind. It starts in the mind. Like D. Boom would say, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. This is that energy in these moments in time here. It's about us understanding God, because God is a consciousness, right? This is you really strengthening your relationship with God, because you got to understand, everybody got a relationship with God. It depends on how strong that motherfucker is. If your connection, if your cord with God is weak, it's going to show. There's going to be confusion. There's going to be blur lines. You get what I'm saying? But if that bitch is tight like a motherfucker, you can hear God clearly. And you don't mistake shit. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time when we really become who we need to become in these moments in time. Understand that life is a bitch, y'all. It's a bitch. Life is a bitch. But it always depends on if you fucking her right. True shit. If you fucking her right. Right? How you fucking her? Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. Instead of praying for a problem-free life, it's about us becoming better problem solvers. You gotta understand, there's a lot of weak problem solvers in the world, because that's a weak strength. Oh no, excuse me, a weak skill that we need to strengthen up. How do we strengthen that up? By doing more problems, solving more shit in our life. Right? This is that energy. People tend to give up on a problem when they don't understand it and act like it's not there. Ray Charles, this shit, right? That's juvenile energy, right? This is that energy really using our intuition. Don't read reversals. This is about us using our intuition to push us forward. This is about us really connecting with what we connect with, right? This is about us walking away from things that need to be walked away from. This is about us really releasing ourselves from any mental paradigms, any belief systems. This is that energy, understanding that we can create the life that we so seek as long as we are moving forward, as long as we are getting to where we gotta go. What Drake say? He said, I send a prayer up to God and then go get what I pray for, right? This is you putting the actions to the point where you gotta let go and let God, right? Right, let's keep moving forward. Overall energy. Yeah, it's about us really being discerning when it comes to what we see, what we're experiencing. Because these bitches here can lead you astray. It's about you using this eye here, right? That third eye, high power, right? This is that energy in these moments in time when it comes to where we're going. It's about us trusting where God is leading us and taking the necessary actions there. Where's God? God's in the mind. It's a consciousness, right? This is you really, like I say, analyzing your thoughts, decisions, your actions, and your behavior, and the pinnacles in your life. You can change your life by analyzing your thoughts, decisions, actions, and behavior, and pinnacles in your life. Right? Regardless of what you're going through in your life, you're being groomed for some better shit. This is that energy. God wouldn't give you what you're going through in your life if you couldn't handle that shit, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about you coming into awareness. Like we talked about, those mirrors, the projections, everything going on within self. It's a reflection of what's going out, right? What's happening in your outside world. It's about you truly understanding. When you grasp that concept, you can complete this cycle, right? Because some of y'all been in the cycle for a minute now. Some of y'all been moving in the cycle for a minute now. I'm hearing 3 years, y'all. That might be a specific message for somebody. But overall, we've been moving in cycles that we need to release. It's time for us to really work towards moving in a better direction, ascending, putting in that work, doing that shadow work to get shit done, right? Doing that shadow work, right? You don't find your power, your strength in the light source, y'all. You find that shit in the dark. You find that shit when you fucking up. You find that shit when it's dark because you tap into survival instincts, that fight or flight energy when it's dark, when it's unstable. That's when survival taps in. That's when your strength taps in. That's why motherfuckers is able to, I don't know, have you ever seen those like videos like women picking up fucking cars, right? Having super strength to pick up cars to get like children from underneath them and shit, right? Shit of that nature, right? That's where that survival instinct shit comes in, right? You never truly know your strength until it's put to the test. Let me say that shit again for the people in the back. You truly never know your strength until that shit's put to the test, y'all. That's true shit. Advice. This is about us overcoming things that need to be overcame right now as we're growing and expanding in these moments in time here. This is that energy. We're really grounding ourselves within our truth. But like I said, when you are working on yourself, when you are shifting, when you are actually doing what is necessary in your life to change your life, you're going to look like the outcast. You're going to look fucking crazy. When everybody going left, you deciding to go right? You going against the grain, you're going to look funny. People going to say you're not supposed to do that. People going to talk down on you. People's going to shit on you for walking against the fucking grain because make you feel crazy because you trying to change your life. You trying to elevate your life. You're trying to shift your life. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about you knowing yourself and tapping into that and understanding. As you're understanding that, that's why I'm so big on self-love, because you got to understand the more that you elevate, the more that you ascend, there's not going to be many people there. That's why the saying is, it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. There's not many people at the top, y'all. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time when it comes to where we're going, what we're doing, and what we're creating. Like I say, if it ain't about God, if it ain't about ascension, if it ain't about getting to where you gotta go, if it ain't about tapping into your true potential, it don't mean shit. It's a fucking distraction away from yourself. Right. Let's keep moving forward. Last deck. Light work. It's about us tapping into our purpose, understanding our purpose in these moments in time here. The more that we're completing this contract, the more that we start to understand our power and our ability. The more that we tap into who we are, the more that God reveals to us where we're supposed to be at. We're right where we need to be, right? This is that energy. The more that you move forward, the more that you accept your folly and move the fuck around, the more that you gain that awareness, the more that you start to change, the more that you start to evolve. We're making it through our karmic processes to get into divine processes, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Yes, it's been a long time coming, but we making it on the other side. So congratulations. This is about you staying focused on where you're going, right? Because we already acknowledge there's a shit ton of distractions out here. And you can easily be swayed. Right? It's about you staying focused on God, staying focused on the kingdom, staying focused on where you're trying to go. Alright? Alright, let's go and wrap this up with your message. Your message is awareness. When I focus on positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. Yep. This energy has to do with, like I've been saying, you can change your life through analyzing your thoughts and decisions, actions and behaviors, right? And the pinnacles in your life. You can change your whole entire life, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You're gaining awareness about that. You're understanding that it's not about what you think, it's what you know. So it's about you doing that work that you need to do. Shifting and moving forward in your life. We don't have time to enable nobody. We don't got time to wait on nobody. You got to stay on script. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep pushing forward. Right? People have to do the opposite of mustard with you. Right? Right. This energy has to do with us really moving forward and seeing things for what it is and gaining this truth. But you can't be scared of truth. Because, y'all, truth is not always pretty. That shit stings sometimes. That shit is ugly as fuck sometimes. And sometimes the truth makes you feel like shit, y'all. Like, you gotta understand, when I was going through that dental hygienist shit, when it came to trying to get that career and shit, me being truthful with myself about not making it and why not making it, I felt like shit afterwards. I fucking cried because I let myself down. I let myself down. And I acknowledged that I let myself down. I could have left myself there, but it was like, nah, man, we're going to shift this. We're going to change this. But we go on the knowledge that you fucked the bag up. You dropped the ball. Right? Most of the world don't want to take accountability for their shit, y'all. So when it comes to your life, make sure you're taking full accountability, full custody for your fucking life. All right? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? Love to hear from you guys. Also, drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? As well as, stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up after this, depending on where those are getting posted at. That information will be below on my Instagram, okay? So I will see you guys in a little bit, and bye-bye.